You guys see the Saints Row trailer?
Have not.
It's just a
I don't really
cinematic.
watch trailers.
It's just a cinematic. It doesn't really say anything about like the gameplay or anything. It's just kind of an introductory cinematic trailer. But they did have some info apparently on one of the on one of their websites that talked about the game. It is, it is a reboot. It's gonna have. They say it's gonna have customization that is better than any of the previous games, and you'll be able to customize, vehicles and guns and stuff. And it has, of course, the most important thing, which is the co-op, which they really dropped the ball on with Agents of Mayhem. They say that's going to have full, drop in, drop out co-op, and all of that.
How many co-op though?
I don't think they said. I mean, traditionally it's been just 2 people, but I don't think that they've said how many it's going to be. I could see, more this time, but who knows?
I play a nudist protagonist in Saints Row.
I'm cautiously optimistic about the new Saints Row. I'm definitely not gonna pre-order it because I don't pre-order games anymore. But I will keep a watchful eye on it. It's coming out in February. It's not that long. We'll see what the reviews say. We've been doing like literally nothing for like 3 hours. This is what happens when you decide this is going to be the end. So we don't have to do it. We haven't like ridden the horses, by the way. The entire reason I slowed time down is because we didn't actually ride the horses today.
Giant Nerd Guy is cautiously optimistic about your face.
You should be. You should be. You'll have to wait and see for that though.
When is it coming out?
It has a tentative release date of 2016. But we'll keep you posted on that. I'll probably release a roadmap showing the progress so that you can keep up to date.
Please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. And make sure to ring that bell so that you get notified of the updates about my face.
Could you at least give us an ETA that's not in the past?
At this point, we're going to have to say that we are going to focus our efforts toward it. We're going to focus on it, but we have to say that it'll be done when it's done. We do have the roadmap that you can see progress, but we're going to be constantly updating the roadmap and adding more stuff to it, so that any progress that may have been felt will eventually dissipate. And yeah, we'll just have to keep you posted.
I killed our acoustic scarecrow.
Good. It didn't do anything anyway. It didn't do nothing for nobody.
He was friendly.
Well, he was friendly until he got spurned by one of his fellow employees and decided to be mean again.
He's not an employee, he's property.
Ouch. Ouch.
Just the truth. Oh, and now he's in the ground. Literally and figuratively.
What else? What else is there that we could talk about? What other conversational subjects do we have to last us another hour? Last joke, you got anything for us?
I got us on the subject of superheroes.
True. Thought maybe you could have a little sequel to that. Follow-up.
Sorry, I don't do sequels.
Giant Nerd Guy, we discussed what game we're playing next, and the game that we're playing next is the one that you hate. The specific one that you specifically hate. So there you go. The conversation done. That that satisfy you, or get your rocks off?
Does he actually hate that?
Hate what? I don't even know what game that is. I'm just making
ETS.
shit up. What?
ETS.
UTS?
ETS.
ETS?
ETS.
I don't know what you're saying.
Tabletop simulator.
Oh, TTS. It's not like you're saying ETS. No, I was just making shit up. I don't know what game he hates. So yeah, I mean, as always, Tabletop Simulator is there for filling out weeks when we haven't decided what we're gonna play. So indeed, TTS could be a game that we play next week, maybe, if I haven't decided on anything else.
I'm hiding. See if you can find me.
I mean, you're right there under the patio. I can see your name tag.
Best hiding place ever.
Yeah, try to get out.
We've got some bicycles in here.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go for a ride.
I threw one over here somewhere. Can you get out? There you
What's
go.
so hard about getting out?
Because it gets you stuck. I threw out a couple of potentials. I don't know if Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which is my original idea, is going to work out. It was a little bit laggy. Graphics-wise, I should say. But I also threw out a potential of something a little lighter on the graphics department, which was we could still try something like Mario Party. Because that's, you know, it's not going to be as graphically demanding. We'll always test that at some point. But again, that's not something that we would play like long term. Like that's like one night of like Mario Party. Mario Golf. We can play golf too. I
How
was
about a lemon
thinking
party instead?
No, we can't do that on Twitch. We can do that on OnlyFans, because apparently they're going to continue to allow explicit material on their site. They've changed their minds.
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, if we really want to, we can always play something like you know, more deep rock or something like that, just to, you know, fill time again, just when we can't decide on anything else. But as far as long term, man, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, I was looking at my games list, wasn't I? Look at my games list. We've already played Raft. No real reason to play that again right now because I don't think they've added anything yet. Same thing with Valheim. Like, they haven't added much.
Before you got here last joke, I said that Green Hell is an option if you guys feel like buying it.
We'd have to buy it though.
Yeah. I do like it.
Oh yeah, I guess Conan was another. Yeah, you know, maybe Conan. We could always go back to. Last joke. What do you think? Are you even
Not
here?
sure.
You are
I'm
here.
thinking.
I was toying with the idea of something like Skyrim Together, but I'm kind of waiting a little bit on that until it's a little bit less jank. I mean, we could still do it, but that's like a lot of installing to do just to end up having it be like a little too jank to really play seriously. There was also potentially like Morrowind, because there's a less jank multiplayer mod for that that's been out for a while.
How much Morrowind have you played before?
None, not a single bit. That's another game I have the I got like a big box that has, you know, the game and both of the expansions in it. But
Yeah.
I never actually played it.
Did you play Morrowind last drop?
I played the fuck out of Morrowind.
Yeah. I was actually really disappointed by the mechanical downgrades between Morrowind and Oblivion.
Mm.
Which mechanical downgrades?
No levitation, no, or much less spell customization. The leveling system doing stupid shit.
You can do stupid
Stuff
shit
like
in
that.
Oblivion.
Yeah, the leveling system did really stupid shit in Oblivion. Like if you,
I can make myself invincible in Oblivion.
that's one extreme of the stupid shit. The other extreme is that if you try to role play like a thief character that doesn't really fight much, you will continue to level up, and it will get to the point where to kill a wild boar, you'll have to shoot it with 200 arrows.
See, that's why you have to not pick any thief stuff to be your main
Yeah, I know.
skill.
You have to do.
But it sucks that you have to do that.
You have to do stupid meta character customization in order to like wrestle the leveling system into working for you.
I didn't find much problem with it, actually.
I guess you played a character that engaged in combat enough for that not to happen then.
I made myself the most powerful level 1 mage in the game. There wasn't anything I couldn't kill.
So you never leveled up.
Yeah, I never leveled up.
Like you could do in Final Fantasy VIII.
I guess.
I guess if you like that sort of thing, I didn't like it though.
I did absolute bonkers shit for Oblivion.
Like I want to level up. I don't want to play a character that I designed not to level up.
I didn't really lose any like gameplay experience by not leveling up. Just meant the game stayed at a constant rate of difficulty.
Aren't there
But it
monsters
still
that just
sucks that you
never
have to
show
do
up
that.
if you never level up?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Dramora and stuff like won't, like the higher level of Daedra monsters don't show up unless you're leveled up. So you're stuck with like little shitty like imps all the time. But I mean, you know, they did have mods for that. Not a lot of people like that. There were a lot of people who did not like the entire stuff levels with you system. There were mods that came out like pretty quickly for that.
yeah, I think people actually didn't like it so much that Bethesda scaled it back in the next game, which is not something they usually do.
Yeah.
That's kind of equivalent to if they had re-added levitation in Skyrim. That's how much people didn't like it.
What else? What else can we play? If anything.
You can do crazy weird stuff in Morrowind too, but it's not by exploiting a broken system. It's by having systems that are so open-ended that you can end up doing crazy shit.
Dryhard guy?
I
Give us some
exploited Morrowind just
ideas.
as much.
Yeah, it's just a different kind of exploitation, and it's a flavor of exploitation that I enjoy much more than the other one.
So I take it you've never jumped into the ceiling to steal things.
No. Jump into the ceiling?
If you get, it kind of helps to have your acrobatics up a bit, but if you jump so that your character physically touches the ceiling and then immediately interact with, like, pick up something, the shopkeepers won't notice you.
Because, like, your character is technically out of sight because your head went through the ceiling or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of funny that you can put baskets over shopkeepers' heads, but it's not part of gameplay that I really want to engage in for the actual game I'm playing. It's not like something I'd want to do all the time.
I don't know. I, in a lot of instances, kind of prefer Oblivion over Morrowind.
Well, there are certainly a lot of things that it's better at, like graphics.
I'm not including graphics. Graphics aren't a major deal breaker for me.
I can't think of many things where I would prefer Oblivion over Morrowind.
Oblivion is not as bad as a lot of people think.
He lost you.
It's not terrible. It was playable. There were just certain things that I really didn't like about it.
It's fine then. Be that way. Oops. There. Now I caught up with you.
Listen, I'm on a schedule here, and this is the last box of the week, which are holdover from last week. And daylight's breaking, so I can actually see.
Yeah, I liked Oblivion 2, Giant Nerd Guy. But again, it was also my first Elder Scrolls game, so...
The thing that I liked the most about Oblivion is it felt like a living world. NPCs had schedules. They would actually physically go places and do things even without you being present.
The Radiant AI system isn't nearly as impressive as they tried to make it sound, but it is nice. It's certainly better than Morrowind, which feels a lot more static.
Given its age, I mean, NPCs couldn't actually use doors, so they couldn't actually go places.
Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely a point that Oblivion has over Morrowind.
Couple of these boxes
just a
are
natural
overturned.
consequence of being a less old game, though, rather than being a better design game.
What was that, Mer?
A couple of your boxes are overturned. What the hell?
What do you mean, couple? It's only one.
There's 4 boxes on that one pallet.
It's one.
What even are these? What are these boxes of?
I don't know. They just told me to bring them here.
They look like... Hold on. Hold on a minute. They're bottles inside there of some kind. It says they're mineral water. These are boxes of mineral water bottles. We got Morrowind versus Oblivion Wars going on in here. Yeah, gotta get him on his back. Lost joke if you want to stop him. Like a turtle. There you go. Oh, nope, too far. Up. There you go.
No, I did a ring out. Still counts as a win in Robot Wars.
And Soul Calibur. And Virtual Fighter. No ring outs in Street Fighter, though.
They're not in a ring.
They're on a street.
No. Sometimes they're on a street, sometimes they're not.
They're street fighting, though.
They have.
Wherever they are.
I mean, there are Street Fighter stages that do in fact take place on a ring. There's just no ring outs.
Even if they're in a ring, they're still street fighting. You don't have to be on a street to street fight.
You tried so hard. We can play, you can have fighting game tournaments. How about that? Let's play some Soul Edge. Let's play some original Soul Edge 2-player. And swap out on wins. And that's what we'll do. We'll do that for like 3 weeks.
I'm just going to be Siegfried and spam only the forward stab.
Haha, he didn't have that on Soul Edge. I don't think he had stances on Soul Edge.
I'm pretty sure in the original game he had that forward stab.
He might have, but I'm thinking more. I'm thinking of his like stances. I don't think he had stances in Soul Edge, because Mitsurugi doesn't have his stances in Soul Edge.
I don't remember any stances. I just remember being pretty young and playing Siegfried and
There is
doing
a
that stab over and over again because my friends couldn't figure out a way to counter it, and they would just get hurled out of the ring over and over again.
in Soul Calibur, I believe was the first one that had the stances. They had Mitsurugi had the only two stances I remember are Mitsurugi had two stances. Or had three total stances. He had his like regular default stance, and then he had his like sword like over his head stance. Not like holding it over his head, but as like it was like pointed toward his opponent, but it was like over his head with the blade pointed toward the sky. Like that kind of a stance. More like an anime stance. And then he had his stance where he had his sword sheathed in his sword, and he was like ready to like pull it out, you know, in the like the quick like thing that they do in the animes. And then Siegfried might have also had three stances. I don't remember, but I know one of his stances was he had his sword like held behind him. Kind of like not kind of flung over his shoulder, except more vertical, like it was like the tip of it was touching the ground, and it was like kind of standing up behind him. I don't remember if he had like another one in addition to his default stance. And I don't remember if any. I'm sure a couple other characters had stances. Not all characters had different stances, but a couple of them did. But they didn't. I don't think they had any of that in the original. Any of the stances in the original game in Soul Edge. Because I loved using Mitsurugi and his Iai Jutsu stance. His sword sheathed. It was badass. Although his like stabby stance was more powerful in general, because it was like you could do ridiculous things with that. But the original one had you could break your weapon. Like mid-fight, like if you block too much, and then you had to use your fists. You literally had to use your fists.
Last stroke, I'm stuck. Help me.
Ah, that's a shame.
What are you doing, step farmer?
Oh, just doing work.
We could play Bushido Blade. I wonder if there's any PlayStation emulators that do good net play. We would end up hating each other on Bushido Blade though, just as much as if we played Mario Party, because of those one-hit kills, those lucky shots.
Are they luck though, or are they skill?
Probably luck, to be honest. At our at our level of play, mostly luck.
Actually, with something that requires timing, the multiplayer emulator stuff is really bad.
It depends. Dolphin net play is actually like really good.
Everything we've ever done together has been bad.
We've never used Dolphin together.
Alright, well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Dolphin does a thing where they will actually put a little bit of a delay on the host as well to even things out.
Huh.
But then again, Dolphin is also one of the ways that people play Smash, like competitively online. So their net play kind of has to be good, or else people wouldn't use it. Unfortunately, no Soul Edge on Dolphin, although they do have Soul Calibur on Dolphin. No Bushido Blade, though, either. Well, Giant Nerd Guy, playing online with you is difficult because you are literally across the world. Like, you are literally on the other side of the world for me. And, nothing that we play is going to feel good because of that. Like, you are an entire ocean and continent away, no matter which direction I take to get to you. And we were playing on the Wii, and Nintendo's networks are not the best. It has to be said. I believe Lost Oak is still working his way through this.
I would be done.
Craig, come out, Lost Oak. Oh no! It's new tractor versus old tractor. Who will win? Who will win? Oh my god, this really is Robot Wars right now. Oh, slam him down, Lost Oak. Slam him down. Oh no! Oh, Lost Oak. Oh my god. Oh, if Lost Oak can pin him down, though. If Lost Oak can pin him down. We'll go by wrestling rules. We'll count to 3 if Lost Oak can get Craig underneath him on the ground. I mean, it's not super fair because Craig's tractor has the big weighted wheels, and Lost Oak has these tiny little things.
This is a pin.
You're not on top of me.
I'm holding you down.
No, you're not. I'm holding myself to you.
You gotta be on top of him, Craig. Oh, he's back up. He's back up. Oh, 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 oh my god. You did it, Lost Oak. You did it. 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Lost Oak wins.
It's not to 3.
Yes, it is in wrestling. Man, Lost Joke is he's lighter weight, but he's agile. He's an agile little bitch.
He's got a big weight on the back, though.
Yeah, but you have all your wheels are weighted, and
That means
and
all of my
thicker.
weight's on my back, so I'd be easier to flip if you came at me from the front.
I mean, all of your wheels are weighted, Craig, and all of your wheels are also thick.
That doesn't mean that my wheels are, in general, heavier than that weight.
I mean,
Yes,
I
they
think
are.
that they
Look what's
probably
happening.
are. Yeah, they definitely are. That's definitely a heavier tractor than this one. One, 2, 3. All right, round 2 goes to Craig.
He wasn't
you-
on me. He was on my arm.
He was on you
It's
well
part
enough.
of you.
He was on you well enough. That's 1-1. We got one more. Wait, everybody back to the corners. Back to the corners. Back to the corners. Come on, everybody back to the corners.
No. I won fair and square the first round. He has to rebook and fight his way to the top again. That's how wrestling works.
All right, ding ding, ding ding, motherfuckers. Let's go. Whoa! Wow! Wow! Craig couldn't quite do. It was a smart move, but couldn't quite pull it off. We got a lot of dancing. We got a lot
I
of
would
dancing around
honestly
the
like
ring.
to have gotten this contract done.
Oh, oh, oh no. Oh no. Is he pinned? Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. He's fighting it. He's fighting it. No, I think it's a pin. 1, 2, 3. Craig wins. All right, Lost Joke. Your punishment for losing is you have to go finish this contract.
Well, how about
Craig.
a certain purple bastard get the hell out of here and actually
Craig,
let me do work like a
you're-
real farmer?
Your reward for winning is not having to do this contract and getting to go home and be lazy.
No, his reward is walking the
swift-
horses.
Kick in the ass. No. I mean, we're not really gonna bother with the horses. We didn't bother with the horses yesterday
No,
either.
that's his reward. He should do it with honor and be proud.
With honor. Ride with honor.
We're just getting them into this little.
No, you don't get to help. You get out of here.
Lost Joke so sassy. So salty.
This is my contract. I don't want no filthy scabs here.
Can I
This isn't your contract. You're operating as an
like-
employee of the farm, same as me. It's
I
the
was gonna
farm's
say, can I-
contract.
Can I like move these, but I can't really seem to move these. Is there a, what is going on?
Did you see me pop up myself?
No.
Started
Like
popping
a-
up the side of this wood.
No, I don't see anything. I was gonna see if there was a super strength mode included in this, but there's not. There is a mod that's like called super strength that lets you like pick up anything with your hands, but apparently this one does not include that.
I've really not helped with that one.
My God. Well, pull it out or something at least. Try to get it.
I think I would just do more harm than good at this point with this thing because I don't have a fork.
Gee. It's almost as if though I was actually about to be done when someone in the car decided to just make it worse.
How do you know that was even me? Could have been somebody else.
Had your
Because
name
it
tag
was
over
you
it.
with your name tag
That could have been faked.
and your purple shirt.
And someone
I was
hacked me.
framed.
Someone hacked my game.
So
Someone hacked my game
I'll
with
let
the
you do that then.
specific purpose of framing Craig for doing bad stuff. Craig, you're really not helping. He just pushed a bunch of them out.
Well, somebody's monopolizing our only fork.
Because I was using it. Now I'm going to use it for something else.
Hi, Lasso. What are you doing?
Going for a ride.
You have to get all of them in there together before.
Yes.
Well, that's basically
Do you have any
impossible without a fork. Because they have to be stacked at least a little bit.
Oh my god, we have a lot of eggs. I'm gonna
They
take
don't
the
need to be
truck.
stacked, they just need to be next to each other. You can fit all of them in that square.
It's a lot harder without a fork to do that, though.
Maybe you should have just let me work, huh?
I mean, you can
Well,
always
maybe
just
it's just not going
buy
to
a
get done
fork.
regardless.
you can always
With
just
you
buy
on
a
the farm?
fork,
No.
Craig.
Productivity
only
isn't
like
going to
5K.
get done.
Just get one. Just go buy a fork, Craig. You have the ability to do so. Make sure you get one you can actually use, though. We got eggs. We got eggs. I'm gonna throw these eggs right in here. There we go. We got a lot of
Can
eggs
you just
too.
pick them up?
Yeah, the eggs. But yeah, there's like a lot of them here. I don't know how many. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 eggs. Say boxes of eggs. Oops.
You missed.
There. Sell some eggs. Some of these eggs have been sitting out here for like a week, but I'm sure they're fine.
Don't worry about that.
Oops. Up. 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 There we go. Here, Lost Oak, let me help you. Let me help you with this.
No, it's gonna fall through the tines. You know what? How about the?
You just stab into the eggs.
Why not? Oh. A box of eggs just appeared next to my tire. No, it doesn't count as a thing I can pierce.
There we go.
I was gonna say close your tailgate. I'm not sure if those will even. Why don't you get the trailer?
Oh, it's fine. This will be fine. The problem
Will
was
it
that
be fine?
those weren't technically in the thing when I locked it down. If I do it, I put them in now and then lock it down, it should be fine. Yeah, there we go. They're not fine. Who's buying these? Who the hell is buying these eggs? Just the one place, I think. The dairy factory. It is up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, Giant Nerd Guy, you're right. Also, it's a good thing that the chickens are willing to package their eggs for us. Very convenient. Go. Come on, get out of there. Oh, what do I do with this? There we go. There we go. There we go. Uh-huh. There we go. And... there we are. We got a couple boxes. A couple boxes left. There we go. There we go. And there we go. How much was that? How much have we made today?
Assuming you made $468 per box.
Yeah, I want to see. We got $8,464 redues for all of those eggs. Which might be able to buy one Warhammer figure. According to Giant Nerd
buy
Guy.
bootleg Warhammer figures. Games Workshop doesn't deserve your money.
Did you buy a fucking telehandler? Or did you rent it?
Say uncle.
That's the truck saying uncle.
I don't have a horn.
Yeah, you do. I hear it.
Oh, okay. I guess I just don't hear it. How should I release you?
I'm trying to hump your telehandler. Alright, bye.
That's how I chose to release you. Oh no, the fork is stuck on top of me now.
Your hubris.
This is a really nice telehandler, though.
It looks nice.
It has four-wheel steering.
Does it have a passenger seat?
I don't think so.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. I lost joke. Lost joke. Do you also hate this trailer?
Not really.
I hate it because it has the front wheel steering, and it makes backing up basically impossible. Look how careful you have to be just to back it up, though. Is what I'm saying. This is why I did not back up this trailer into the shed. I just drove it in and left it there.
The trailer's wheels turn. It's probably not meant to be backed up.
Yeah.
I don't think you're meant to, like, keep it in a storage anywhere. because it can have a high turn radius.
Farmer crossing. There's a speed limit sign that Merc knocked down.
Good. Fuck that sign.
In particular.
Yes. Guys, I don't know if we're gonna last another half an hour. I think we might end up cutting this short. So, what did you guys think of Farm Sim 19?
It's all right.
Got some good points and some weaknesses.
What are some of the weaknesses?
The newer ones are probably quite a bit better.
Well, this is the
This
newest
is the
one.
newest one.
Yeah,
Is
this is it. This is it
Yeah.
until this year, until the Farm Sim 22 is coming out in a couple of months.
I thought they had an edition pretty much every year.
Nope.
Well,
I guess
you know,
not.
the world kind of went to shit between 19 and now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next one is coming out, I think like September or October, November, one of those. But yeah, this is the latest one. We're on the newest one.
Well, they could do some more to improve, like, sandbox gameplay, like better physics.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Not having stuff that just instantly stops you if you hit it. But
Would
of
you like
course,
to
that's
have-
not really the focus of the game.
No, it's not. Would you like to have collision effects and vehicle deformation and stuff?
Yeah. Like, I kind of think it is an important part of a farming sim that if you screw up, your equipment gets damaged and is non-functional.
Yeah. I think
And you
the only
have to-
damage this has is like the more you use it, the more that meter goes down. I think that's it. That's all there is.
Yeah. So it is kind of non-simmy that you can just crash into shit and not care about it.
You're not supposed to be crashing into shit.
I know, so if you do crash on accident, it's not very realistic.
These vehicles like go 7 miles an hour. What are you doing that you can't react? Like, oh shit, I shouldn't hit that.
That's kind of my point. It incentivizes just reckless equipment operation,
Well, Shook, I have
which
a
you
new house for
absolutely
you.
wouldn't do on a farm.
What kind of reckless driving are you doing on a farm? These vehicles aren't fast. You can usually stop before then.
Have you not experienced any of the many collisions we've had?
Not in a tractor.
Everybody come to the house. Come to the house immediately.
Okay,
Hold
I was
on, I'm
gonna
washing
go
my vehicle.
finish that contract, but
Where did he go? There he is. Maybe he's stuck up here. Why let us throw this if it's not going to have an effect on him? Oh no! Don't run over the dog, Lost Joke. It lets us throw this
see
ball,
the
but
dog.
like, it doesn't seem to have any effect. Like if I throw the ball, he doesn't really give a shit. Where is he? There he is. Doggy, I have a ball. I have a ball for you, doggy. If you click on him, he sits, and that's it. That's like the entirety of his function.
He's got like 10 FPS.
dog ran over to watch Craig do what he did. Oh, there
This
he
is
goes.
a pin.
You got the ball. Oh, you got the ball! Oh, you got the ball! You got the ball!
I feel like
Count
it's
down the
not.
pin.
I don't know. He's not quite pinned. He's fighting it. He's fighting it.
Like I can move. I feel like you're not really pinning me. You're holding
Oh,
me.
he
This
is.
more
He
of a
does do
submission.
fetch. He does do fetch with the ball. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Go get it. Go get the ball. No? Go get the ball. Keep on throwing the thing and it keeps on like resetting.
I did that to myself.
No, you didn't.
You did. I was accelerating up your side.
All right, well, we're gonna stop, and I have no idea what we're gonna play next week. It could just be a tabletop game of some kind, just for filler, and then we'll decide what else we want to do. So we are ending a little early, half an hour early, but that's fine. I honestly don't know what else we're gonna do. Like, there's not much else we can do. So, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed Farm Sim, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.